the state of Florida does not give out high school diplomas for homeschooling children, but there are options. You live in Florida, you want to homeschool your child, but you don't know the requirements. Stay tuned as I share with you all the requirements of a homeschool parent and child in Florida. Welcome everyone to the Momma Nurse channel. I'm Venessa, and here we discuss all things nursing, motherhood, and lifestyle. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any uploads. Once you decide to homeschool your child, the process begins. For a video on all the basics of homeschooling and where to begin, make sure you check down in the description box for my How to Begin Homeschooling video. Your student must be between the ages of 6 years old to 18 years old. When we began our homeschool journey, our children were 4 and 5. However, in order to officially be a homeschool student in Florida, you have to be the age of 6. So we just homeschooled on our own, and we kept that portfolio so that when we did register our children at the age of 6, we still had that portfolio of all the work that they did the prior years. In Florida, you have 3 programs to choose from. You can do a private homeschool program, a Florida virtual school program, or you can create a curriculum on your own. The choice is yours. You also can utilize tutors, and that can be considered in your homeschool program as well. In the state of Florida, you will be required to submit a letter of intent to homeschool. You do not have to submit this form annually unless there is a break in your homeschooling. So once you submit it when your child turns 6 years old, you don't have to resubmit this form unless there's any type of break in your homeschool program. And I don't mean vacation break. And just to clarify, I don't mean just a regular vacation break, summer break, anything like that. I mean, if there's a semester or 2 that you want to say enroll your child in conventional school, if you do that, then you would be required to send out another letter of intent. The letter of intent is very basic. It's a 1-page document that you can find on your school board's website, and it basically lists your child's name, their age, your address, and the fact that you intend to homeschool your child. You send that to your school board, and whatever day they receive it and send you your notification of receival, then that's when your annual evaluation will be dated for. So alongside this letter of intent, let's talk about the annual evaluation requirement. When it comes to your annual evaluation requirement, each year your child will be evaluated. There are 5 different options to choose from. Some of them include going to a testing site and doing like a standardized test, or you could have a certified and current teacher come over and evaluate your portfolio, among a few other ways that you can have this evaluation completed. Make sure you check your county school board website so that you can see if all of these options are available to you and your child as well. And just make sure that it was sufficient enough to, I guess, qualify for the year. I'm not really sure, but when we have our first evaluation, I will definitely make sure to either film the process or give you guys an updated video so you know what to expect. I'm honestly a little curious on the actual standardized test that they would give my child, so we're kind of thinking about that option as well. So I know you kind of heard me speak on the portfolio in the last requirement, and you're probably thinking, what portfolio is she talking about? Each year when you're homeschooling your child, you need to keep a portfolio. This can be whatever you put together that shows samples of your child's work. It should include records of any kind, any workbooks or worksheets that your child has completed, along with a log of the educational materials or reading materials that you guys have used throughout your homeschool curriculum. You must keep this portfolio for up to 2 years. Just to be safe, I probably will keep them a little bit longer. And we can, use it to show our students when they get older what coursework they did. As a homeschooling parent, not using the traditional schooling method, sometimes we wonder if we're teaching our children adequately enough. You can actually utilize and participate in the statewide assessment program. This would be standardized testings that can be completed at a private school near you. Now, these features are optional, but it's something good to know. Here in Florida, your child can participate in dual enrollment. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I remember back when I was in school, I didn't do it, but some of my classmates did go to high school for half of the day. Then they could go to our community college nearby and complete classes there as well. So dual enrollment is an option for your homeschool child. Your child can also qualify for Bright Future Scholarship. That is something big here in Florida. I know that it helped me out when I went to college. So make sure you sign your children up for the Bright Future Scholarship. And once your children become middle school and high school age, they can participate in extracurricular activities at schools near you. I don't know if every school offers this option, so you may have to do some research and look into the schools that are near you for these extracurricular activities. But it will be a good way for your children to socialize and get out and have some fun with more children their age. But they do have to be middle school or high school ages. Keep in mind that each state and sometimes each county has different homeschooling regulation requirements. For the state of Florida, we are a moderate regulation state. So this basically means we moderately regulate the homeschool programs, meaning you have to send the letter of intent, you have to keep a portfolio, things like that. Different levels include no notice required states, low regulation, moderate regulation, and high regulation. If you are still watching this video and you are not a Florida resident, thank you for watching. And just make sure you check your school board's website just to make sure that you are following your state's regulations. As a Florida homeschool parent, keep in mind that the state of Florida does not give out high school diplomas for homeschooling children, but there are options. Homeschoolers do have the option to take the general education requirement, also known as the GED test, in order to get their diploma that way. Homeschoolers at the age of 16 also have the option to enroll in adult education at their community college, and this is another way that you can get your high school diploma. Now, say you homeschool up to the middle school years or maybe 9th or 10th grade in high school. Once your child enrolls in regular school, if that's the choice that they make, then they could receive their high school diploma that age if they are enrolled in a conventional school at that time. Remember, if you're thinking about homeschooling, Sonlight Curriculum does offer a free 3-week curriculum at your child's grade level. Make sure you check my description box below so that you can receive your free 3-week homeschool curriculum for your child. So what questions do you still have about homeschooling in Florida? Drop them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. Are you watching from another state? Do you know some of your homeschool requirements for your state? Drop them down below if there's anything different from here in Florida. As always, I hope this information was beneficial to you. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, all love.